Are copywriting courses really worth it? Well, in my opinion, there are 4 deal breakers that a legit copywriting course must include to be worth your time and money. So, you've been hustling like mad to teach yourself the basics of copywriting and watching my videos, yeah, I see you over there, and practicing your skill. Well, first of all, let me say that you are doing the right thing. This is exactly where you should be starting. But now that you've consumed all the free content you can get your hands on, you're probably starting to wonder what's next. How do I break through to the next level? Is this all there is to know? Should I invest in a course? Are copywriting courses really worth it? Chances are, if you're watching this video, you're a copywriter, marketer, or business owner that is looking to up-level your copywriting skills. And on your tireless search for copywriting resources, you keep stumbling upon all these courses, webinars, and programs that promise to teach you this highly paid and highly sought-after skill. But these courses aren't exactly cheap, and they usually involve a pretty big time commitment. So you can't help but wonder, is it all really worth the time and money? And hey, I don't blame you one bit. In fact, having doubts and objections and fears towards making a big investment and a big commitment is extraordinarily normal. So when you're spending both your time and money on something, yeah, you want to be damn sure that you're getting what you paid for. Now, the first thing I'll say is that you can absolutely become a great copywriter by simply following free tutorials and resources and then, and this is the clincher, taking mad action. In fact, many of my followers and subscribers are incredible copywriters who have done just that. But what a good copywriting course can do is accelerate your path and give you a massive leg up that you wouldn't otherwise have. So I think it goes without saying that yes, a good copywriting course is absolutely worth it, but not every course is created equal. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the 4 deal breakers that any legit copywriting course must include to be worth your time and money. Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex, and as always, I am keeping it real so you can stay relevant. If you are looking to take your copywriting skills to the next level this year, give me a thumbs up below to let me know you're here. And if you're new to the crew, welcome. I put out a new copywriting and marketing tutorial every single week, so if you want to learn about the hottest techniques, trends, and strategies that are working today, go ahead and subscribe below, and don't forget to ring that bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Now, as you probably already know, copywriting, or any high income skill for that matter, is not something you learn once and then magically become a forever expert on. You cannot become a copywriter overnighter. You guys, I have been doing this for 10 years and I am still learning new stuff all the time. Especially as trends change and fads fade, it's important to actively study and put into practice new copywriting and branding strategies, no matter how long you've been doing it. And while I always say that the best way to grow as a copywriter is just to start writing and learn from your own failures and mistakes, taking the time to educate yourself with a copywriting course or 2 is a great way to hone your skills and keep those creative juices flowing. But before you whip out your credit card and pay a total stranger a very large sum of money, you want to make sure the course is right for you. In my opinion, a good copywriting course will provide you with 4 very important things. And if it doesn't, then I would suggest abandoning ship and finding a different course that does. And I'll be naming 5 copywriting courses that I personally recommend at the end of this video. All right, now the first thing a good copywriting course should provide you with is number 1, more than just tactics and templates. Yes, I know that everyone wants to get their hands on all the tactics and templates that will make them millions of dollars on the internet, but if that's all a copywriting course is promising you, that's a deal breaker for me. A good copywriting course should do more than just give you tactics and templates. A good copywriting course should teach you about psychology and influence and proven marketing strategies that are required, yes, required for writing persuasive, empathetic, and high converting copy. Because let's be real, all the techniques, templates, and tactics in the world won't do you any good unless you know how to connect with your audience on a deep level, rather than just spit out sleazy buy now or else crap that everyone else can smell from a mile away. So those tactics and templates that you want so badly will not make you any money at all until you learn how to properly implement them. They are useless unless you know who your target audience is, what makes them click, and how to connect with them. And a good course will provide you with information on all of that and more. And speaking of more, a good copywriting course will also provide you with number 2, more than just learning. So I know you're actually taking courses because you want to learn, develop, or hone a new skill, but hear me out, a good course involves more than just learning. You shouldn't just be bombarded with a bunch of information to read or videos to watch or a fill-in-the-blank template to print off. You should be provided with a structured course that teaches you one thing at a time and then makes you practice that one thing before moving on to the next thing. If the course doesn't give you very clear instructions and prompts on when and what to practice, then frankly, frankly, you're wasting your time. In fact, the learning pyramid developed by the National Training Laboratory shows that students only remember a measly 10% of what they study, but they remember 75% of what they learn through the act of practicing. And that is exactly why I always say the best way to learn copywriting is to actually write copy. I know, crazy, right? You should always be applying the things that you learn and getting feedback along the way so that you can go back and revise it again and again as many times as necessary until you fully nail the concept. As I like to say, the secret to writing good copy is step 1, write bad copy, step 2, fix it. Now, when it comes to getting feedback, the next thing you should look for in a copywriting course is number 3, community. So most good copywriting courses will connect you with a community or network. This type of insider access can be the real goldmine of any course because its resources are endless. Besides the obvious value and knowledge you're gaining from the course itself, with a community, you're also gaining a group of like-minded peers who are on the same journey as you are. And do not underestimate the massive value that this can add to your growth. I know this to be a fact because every single one of my courses has a very active private community where members frequently keep in touch, ask questions, and give advice to one another. And this is especially valuable when you're taking a self-study program, which is what most copywriting courses are. Having a course community allows you to ask questions about lessons you don't fully understand, post your homework for peer review, get advice on client outreach, or just connect with people who get you. And having these people to turn to in times of frustration, stress, and success can be worth the money alone. And then there is the biggest value bomb that any legit course can provide you with, and that is number 4, access to a mentor. Now, let me just start off by saying that the copywriters you follow online are people too. Yes, with lives that exist outside of our computer screens. So although I want to be able to support each and every one of you with personal and direct feedback, I simply can't. It's impossible, and you know that. That is why access to me and my team is reserved for my customers. And any good course will give you access to a mentor in one way or another. Now, each course will approach us a little bit differently, and it'll massively vary depending on the teacher, the type of program, and the price point. As many of you already know, I am very active in the Posse community and always reply to emails, messages, comments, and DMs from my followers and subscribers. But when you are a customer, that level of access is significantly higher. Even in my self-study course, where students take the course at their own pace, I am still actively engaging with them regularly in our private community. And in my live coaching program, I am way more involved with my students as I host live workshops and Q&A sessions every single week. Plus, ask any of my Launchpad grads and they will tell you that we pretty much DM regularly, even months and months after the program ended. This level of mentorship is the single biggest reason you should join any copywriting program. You're getting access to people who can give you a massive leg up and are truly committed to your success. Now, as promised, coming up next are the 5 copywriting courses that I personally recommend, so keep watching. Until next time, I'm Alex. Ciao for now. All right, guys, if you enjoyed that video, make sure to check out the next one from me right here. And you can click right here to get a free gift. You asked for it and I got you. Keep watching to learn about 5 killer copywriting courses you can study to help ignite your business this year.